Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on the time that you're joining us. Welcome to Afrique 24, your 24-hour YouTube channel, and we are back with another football reaction, whereby we want to discuss some few things that have been happening into today's game. We are privileged to have had Chelsea versus Chelsea have been up against Chelsea against Chelsea versus Flamengo, whereby Flamengo have smashed Chelsea uh, 3 goals to 1, and it's the first time this. It's not the first time. It's the last time Brazilian side beat Chelsea was in 1981 when Liverpool lost. So history has been made after many years later. Uh, Flamengo have been able to beat Chelsea tonight, and true to they have been the better team tonight because they didn't start off well. This guy in the first few minutes, um, Flamingo they were yet to settle down and compose themselves, but they made a mess in the back line, which gave Pedro Neto the chance to score, of which Pedro Neto seized the moment. He has been on fire in this tournament. He's Chelsea's top scorer and the only person, not the only person, he's Chelsea's top scorer with 2 goals, and he looks to be good in this competition. He has been clinical, but outside that, the first chance where he scored for Chelsea, they went missing in action. They never created any chance. They never seemed to threaten or to try and score more. And in that process of Chelsea settling down, they gave Flamingo the chance to compose themselves. They gave them the chance to be able to implement their style of play. They gave them the chance to be able to try and go and score goals and win the game. So, with that being said, uh, today the worst could have happened. I think even Flamingo were in a position to score more, but Robert Sanchez was able to stop them. I think the today football won because the best team won the game tonight. I felt Flamingo played well in terms of defending, in terms of attacking. They created good chances. They missed many, and for Chelsea, I think the worst could happen tonight because first of all, I don't think Chris James plays well in midfield. I've seen him many times in midfield, and what I can say is that Chris James is not a midfielder. That's something we have to agree. Chris James is not delivering as a midfielder. Kelong, wewe, how are you, Kelong?
Are you good evening?
Niko salama, labda wewe Kelong.
Niko poa sana.
Thank you for joining me tonight. Tuchambue game ya leo. First of all, oh, so I think he will be joining us in a few, but we continue. As I said before, I don't think Rhys James is a midfielder.
Sorry, sorry.
Yeah. Sawa, karibu Kelong.
Asante,
Long time
asante.
no see.
Yeah, been up and down, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, also just I'll be here for a few minutes, then I go.
Okay, no problem, Kelong. We want to discuss tonight's game, Kelong. When did the rain start beating the Blues down? Because today is one of the worst performances.
No, don't read too much into that. The FIFA World Cup, Club World Cup is a glorified friendlies unless we win it. uh, but yeah, we did. The coach was trying something new tonight. It really didn't work out. We were subpar, like below average. Uh, then this Senegalese guy, uh, then I think we should get him out of Chelsea. I hadn't wanted that trade, but now there's nothing about him that impresses me. Now that we have the lab, uh, we can get another striker, or have you sell him as soon as possible. He's becoming too erratic, too childish, too petulant. Yeah,
So and Kelonga, what do you think of Rhys James in midfield? Because
yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like the Rhys James midfield project is not working out.
yeah. That as well is horrible, but not that much. Okay, what I saw today in the first half, uh, we really didn't create much. So I was judging Maresca by putting Palman right wing. Yeah, we remember in this guy in Pochettino's season, Palma was playing at the right wing, and that's where he cooked. But currently, Palma at the middle has more influence in dictating the play and getting much of him. So that is the thing I was questioning. But yeah, maybe Gusto as well. Okay, he did have a really bad game, but poor defense. Head of the two corner kicks that we conceded. That was poor from Gusto and also in the defense there. But either way, as I said, don't read too much into this game. Actually, I think the Brazilians are having a good game. Is it because their league is still on, right? They're in the middle of their league, right? You're not wrong.
Yes, yes, they're in.
Yeah. So I think they still have energy, and uh, like Europe guys are tired, to be honest. So the Brazilians can shine for a while, but when push comes to shove, or when it matters, then we obviously see them come in and okay, we'll see the Europeans step up their game. Like you see, PSG lost against a Brazilian side, and yeah, today Chelsea also has lost, but it's okay. It's still early. The game, the competition.
Okay, so and Kelong, recently tumesikia rumors of Arsenal coming in and paying the money for Noni Madueke. He's a winger who is on their
Brother,
transfer list. So what do you think of that, Kelong? Should Chelsea move on from Noni or should they keep Noni?
no man, we should sell him. So even today, if it's possible. no, no, is average player, to be honest. I don't consider him as a good player. But if Arsenal sees uh, he can do anything for them, then they can take him. We know Arsenal. They like uh, taking Chelsea leftovers, so not a surprise. So let them give us good cash. We do business. I don't. You know, we have this young talent coming in. Estavo, you see how he's been cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have a replacement for Noni. So good luck to Arsenal, and we hope they get that sell.
So still Kelong on that, the Estevao story. Does he start Kelong in this Chelsea lineup ahead of Neto and Noni? Does he start because the guy has been cooking? Does he start ahead of the two?
That's a good question, and maybe we'll try him out in although we are going to have a short, what do we call this, preseason.
Preseason.
Mm, but I think he's talented. Maybe the only thing that is missing maybe is physicality because the Premier League is another animal. That's the only thing that might be missing. But in terms of skill and talent, he's way above Noni and Neto.
Neto.
And Neto is hardworking. I love how Neto is hardworking and try to make runs, but he's not. He can't really dribble over anyone. But now, uh, Estavo has a skill, man. Yeah, he'll need to build on his physicality. Remember Yamal before this season, the other season,
Yeah.
he was good on the ball on his feet, but just the defenders
Bullying him.
were bullying him. So ikabidi jamaa ingie gym kidogo. Now he went to the gym, became a monster. So that is what I'm seeing with Estavo Willian.
Okay, so Kelong, and still on that, there is only one player who Chelsea wamerudisha from the loan spell to join the team in the Club World Cup,
Yeah,
Santos,
Santos. Yeah,
and he's yet to even get some few minutes. Even we saw Dario Esugo has gotten minutes ahead of him, and
yeah, man.
so the
I
question
think
is, why isn't Santos getting game time, or is the problem the position he's playing at?
okay. Uh, I think he was one of the best players in League One, right?
Yeah.
He's he got into the first 11, best first 11. So I think I he should at least have started a game or so. Uh, we are overusing Caicedo, and I think we should start with this guy Santos and make sure that it's really unfair to him because we called him from okay, he was only the lone player that was called. But I'm guessing the next game will start. Yes, obviously has to start because but now the competition in the midfield is tight because we have Lavia, we have Caicedo, we have Enzo, we have Dario, the guys that just come. So it will be interesting to see. But I know Santos is a baller and is a beast. He will come in and give us a nice game to watch.
So and then Kelong, still on the Blues issue. Tomorrow, Chelsea they failed to buy Mike Maignan because of the 4 million, and Chelsea are looking at that deal in a position that in January they can negotiate with Mike Maignan for him to join on a free transfer.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, are we heading into the new season with Robert Sanchez in goal, or we should just pay the 4 million and to chukue Mike Maignan at once?
I think for me, uh, I thought this guy was going to be good. Um, Petrovic. I thought he had really played well in League One as well. But Kiburi kamwingia kidogo. He wants the number one position to be outright his. That's why Akuja World Cup. So he tried to get a team to buy him. But that's why Maresca with his philosophy, you have to fight. There's no one who's guaranteed for a position. So I I I, I thought that he could come here in Club World Cup and give himself a fighting chance because I know Maresca would have given him a spot, which really he would have locked that position as the number one goalkeeper. You sell Sanchez and get Mayan also. Okay, he's 30, which is a good age for goalkeepers, but I don't think he's that good. He's he's like Onana, but so it's
No,
not
I
that.
think Zake Long hapo umepita mpaka kusema Onana. You know, Onana is the worst goalkeeper in history. So Mike Maignan has been good. Game 2 ile yenye alituangusha tuseme ni ile ya Spain. That's why we saw the worst performance of him. But actually Kelong, if you follow in the few seasons zimepita, the guy has been putting in some very very good performances.
Yeah, I remember also Onana, who was also the same case. He was, calling him a ball playing midfielder, a goalkeeper, and all that. But
United ruins players. Even right now, before the season starts, Kelong, I'm giving my prediction. Matthias Cunha is going to have a very terrible season.
Matthias Cunha,
I'm giving you my prediction. United ruins players. The guy's been
of
good
course,
for Wolves, but we shall revisit this Kelong after the end of this coming season. The guy will have not more than not in double figures. He won't reach even 10 goals or even 10 assists. I am guaranteeing you very early.
that's true.
So
That's true. I
I think
can't.
the problem is United, but for Nana, even in the country level, he still plays terrible.
Yeah, okay. You can say that. You can say that. Uh, I totally agree with you on the Cunha deal. Cunha is going to. Okay, Cunha was not even that great, to be honest. But Manchester United, of course, would ruin him. So, so wait and see. But I think for tonight's loss, Chelsea guys, let's not take the Club World Cup. We'll have one more game and get into it. No pressure.
Along your audio has some bit of echo. Your audio
Oh,
has some bit of echo.
how about now? Is it okay?
It's better. It's better.
All right, all right. But either way, I'm leaving the next 1 minute or so.
Okay, so thank you for joining us tonight. So before you leave for tonight, Kelong, we have to address the elephant in the room. Yesterday, Mikhailo Mudrik was charged by the FA. Finally, after him being left out for the whole season, yesterday, or I think 2 days ago, he was charged by the FA, and the charge to Najua. So it's the speculation might be out for 4 years, and so if he's found guilty, the next time he might put on a Chelsea shirt is in 2029.
Yeah,
So
I
Pelong, what
I
happened
think
to the star boy banner? What happened to him? That guy, this season was the one who was supposed to come good, and if he came good, Chelsea wouldn't be in contention for buying Bino Gitted. So what went wrong for the Ukrainian Neymar?
I think he had started picking up his game. Then it's unfortunate because uh, these doping, what do you call them, scandals. Sometimes it happen unknowingly. Maybe somebody set him up. Uh, I don't think he was taking it uh, knowingly. It was unfortunate for him. Yeah, that's football. He'll regret it, but I don't think he'll ever grace a shot for Chelsea again because when you get involved in this kind of, uh, you get sold. Same case with Pogba, uh, but he's gotten the same lawyer that Pogba had. Pogba had been banned for 4 years, but it was reduced to 18 months. So let's see if Butik can work wonders. But deeply, I hope that there was something called his what was the name, specimen B, or what was it, that test results that we were waiting for. So I hope he gets out of it, but it's unlikely now. But that's it for Mudrik. Fortunate things, he had the chance to be a star, but life happened.
And
So,
Kelong,
so bad.
can he come back stronger? Because we saw this guy Mason Greenwood went to jail, came back and went to Marseille, and last season he scored 20 goals in the league. And I still feel like Kelong, there is a good play in Mason Greenwood, so I think he deserves another shot in the Premier League. So do you think Kelong, Mason Greenwood deserves to another chance in the Premier League and to play for the England national team? Because I
Yeah,
feel like there's some talent in him.
Yeah, but now the scandal that he was involved in is basically done. He cannot come to England again because England with those kind of scandals, they already judge you even if you've been acquitted. So Mason Greenwood is he'll play the likes of Marseille, Italy. Maybe if we get there, I don't. He'll not even be called into the starting World Cup, starting national cup, even if he's national team, even if he's good. So Mudrik, it's done also for him. Uh, I don't think he can. Imagine he gets banned for years. There's no way he can come back strong. He'll be out for so long. 18 months, probably he has a chance, but 4 years, that's gone. That's a done deal for him.
Okay, yes, and still on that, Paul Pogba has served his ban, and he has signed for Monaco. Him and Ansu Fati. That's next season's partnership. So
Has he signed it? Has he signed yet? I think it was
no,
just speculation.
no, actually, it's not speculation, Kelong. It's just we're just waiting for the here we go. But it's Fabrizio said it's so close. Him and Ansu Fati
Mm-hmm.
to joining AS Monaco. So we want to see what Paul Pogba has installed for us because
Pogba is done as well. Pogba, how old is he?
he's in his start is obvious.
Yeah, he's done. Nothing much. Don't expect anything from Pogba. He's 32. He's gone. He's gone.
Okay, Kelong and Kelong, tumeona ni nini itwaje Premier League fixture imetolewa mapema and itwaje the big game on match day 1 we have Manchester United versus Arsenal, Kelong.
I wish
What
I
is
was
your
Arsenal.
prediction for that game?
I wish I was Arsenal. That could be an easy 3 points to bag. But you never know. Uh, I'll be hoping for a draw that kila mtu akuje na kiburi yake imetulia na season ikianza. So that's what I'm looking for. But yeah, it's the 2026, 2025, 2026 lineup is schedule is up. So we're excited, even if uh, almost 60 days plus to the Premier League. Let's wait for it. Unfortunately, Alex, I'll have to leave now. Uh,
Okay,
Thank
no
you.
problem.
Uh,
Sawa.
we'll meet again and hope when we meet Chelsea itakuwa imekarangwa tena.
Sawa, Kelong, thanks for joining us tonight. We meet on the next show.
Thank you and good night.
Sawa, thanks for joining. Sawa, Santa.